What's up, Bacon Bits? And today we are back, and you might notice something's a little different today. You might notice that we have a big empty parking lot in front of us. And you know what we're gonna fill in here? We're gonna fill in the FNAF 2 location, or at least my custom version of it, in Minecraft. So, if you thought FNAF 1 was the end, then yeah, you were wrong. So, what color wool should we use to outline the build today? I'm thinking magenta. I just feel like magenta is a very, like, FNAF 2-y color, you know? Alright, let's get started then. Alrighty guys, we are finally done, and just a little quick overview of how everything is going to play out. So the small box on like the bottom right, that's right next to the parking lot, that is going to be the main lobby, and then the big box right next to it, or right above it, is going to be the dining area. And then the two smaller boxes on the right are going to be the show stage and parts and service. And then the small box on the bottom left is going to be Kids Cove with Mangle. And then the box above it is going to be the arcade, with the connected box being the prize corner. Then we have the main hallway leading over to the bathrooms, the two boxes on the right. And then I actually added a kitchen instead of where parts and service normally goes. And then obviously next to a loading dock and storage room. Then obviously we have the main 4 party rooms, which you could probably see on the left. And then a few vents leading into the office. And yes, that's about it. Alright, floors are done. Now on to the walls and the rest of the building, but you know. Alright, and now that the build is fully done, it's time to begin the tour. Alright, so here is the main establishment from the outside. Alright, here is the building. Alright, so we have the main show stage with all three of the toys up in their rightful positions. And then obviously this is the big dining area where you can sit and eat. You know, you got the party tables and the booths, you know. And then I actually put the parts and service area back here behind the show stage. Just felt like it would have made more sense. For this is, of course, we have the wizards. We got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and the O2, because why not? And then we got Shadow Freddy over here with the office for the technician or whoever works back here. That's cool. And then over here we have the Kids Cove with Mangle. I didn't really know what to put in this area, so I just kind of put Mangle over here. Hi, buddy. And then of course we have the Menace himself, but we have a carousel, so it's okay. You know? We have carousel, so that makes things okay. And then, yeah, you. Next up we have the arcade. And we got a bunch of different arcade machines here. We got pinball, skee ball, the top-down arcade machines. I'd say this area turned out pretty great. And then we have this area connects to a prize corner. But of course we have the puppet right here. We got plushies of all kinds, toys. And of course we got little prize area, the letters. Then this leads to the main hallway with the bathrooms, because, well, you know, we gotta have those in a place like this. And then here is the kitchen. I put the kitchen over here, where part of the service would normally go, just because why not? And then this leads to like kind of a loading dock area with trucks. And then here is a little bit of storage. Not as big as the first location, but still, you know, a decent amount, I'd say. And then this leads over to the main hallway, where we have all the different party rooms over here. So I made this one birthday, because you can see the birthday cake. This one is just kind of your standard party room, where, you know, you got a bunch of pizzas everywhere. And then same for this one, pretty normal. And then this one with another birthday cake, which leads over to office right here. So, you know, you got your working lights for the vents. You got a nice Celebrate poster with the honky nose. You got more vent right here. Some lockers with the cameras. We have obviously him. And then the Freddy mask, because, you know, you're gonna need that when you're working in here. So real quick, let's also go over the cameras, which we have the show stage right here, built with the flashlight. We have Kids Cove with Mangle. How you doing? And then obviously the main dining room This covers the entire area over here. The game area with, you know, Balloon Boy. And then the arcade over here. Prize corner with the puppet over there. Parts and service right over here. The bathrooms, or like outside of the bathrooms. Main hallway over here. The kitchen. The loading dock here. The little storage area over here. And then of course we have all the different party rooms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have the left air vent, which is over here. You can tell because of my name tag over here. And then the right name tag, which is the right because you can tell from my name tag over here.
Hi.
What's that, Balloon Boy? You want everybody that's watching the video right now to like and subscribe? Well, that's a great idea. Guys, if you're watching this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Each like and each sub helps the channel grow. And make sure to hit that bell for more content like this. That's all for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.